Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The Nets. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Bogdanovich. Donald Sloan's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Jarrett Jack. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahaney's checked in for Hill. Turner comes in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And Brooks subbed in for George Hill. On the court for Indiana, Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Mahaney is out there with Turner. And it's Brooks in at the point guard position. And he makes both free throws. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. There's the pick. He feeds it to Robinson to the left wing. Here's Larkin. Pacers with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the three.
And there's the feed to Sloan. Screened by Young. The dish to Larkin. There's the three. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 11. And George, here we go. No luck. Good defensive work there by Young. Larkin kicks to Sloan. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Larkin, the pass to Sloan. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. They get the rebound. Young for three. That is good. Sloan's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Brooks outside. Kicks it to Stuckey. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Brooks. Out to Stuckey. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents. And that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off. So.
Here's Jack. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Brooks, he's in at shooting guard. Paul George is out there with Allen. Then it's George Hill, and it's Hill in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Robinson a screen on Brooks. Dishes to Lopez. And it's sent back by Hill. They retain possession. Jack's shot is good.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that. And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in his short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers put forth a nice effort. He had 6 points, and he was a foul magnet, doing a lot of his damage at the free throw line. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Nets trail by 19. And for Robinson, the trade's way on him as well. Clarkie said last season that he just wants to prove that he belongs here.
Well, you know, he's yet to find the right fit for a team, but the skill set is clearly there. I mean, he's an NBA player. There's no doubt about that. Looked great for Philadelphia near the end of the year as he got minutes with them.
Allen with the screen for Hill. And here's George for three. Thomas Robinson with the rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And Jack kicks to Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Robinson. Fires at the elbow. And that one's good. Bogdanovich has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Feeds to Allen. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists tonight.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Timeout. Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Lopez. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 22 points per, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
6 on the shot clock. That's good. 9 points for Paul George.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Nets trail by 20. Ellington kicks to Jack. Lopez a screen. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. For 3, Ellington. Hill gets the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Hill. Brooks dishes to Hill. There's the pick. On the wing, George. All alone. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And 11 points here for George.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
To the paint. The shot's good from Ellington.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
A dominating
All right now. All right now, I want everyone here at the
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. The Nets making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Brooks checked in for George Hill. We've got Bogdanovich. Wayne Ellington is out there with Jarrett Jack. Then it's Robinson. And it's Young in at the power forward. So that's the Nets 5. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
You know, if you're looking to build a small forward and there wasn't a LeBron James template, you might go with PG, Paul George. Height, length, athleticism, that combination off the charts with him. And he's got a nice, unflappable demeanor, too.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now. 7th in second chance points. 9th in rebounding. And then the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And looking again at those second chance points, they might not be the best in that area, but it is still, I think, to their advantage in terms of the outcome of some games.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. For Brooklyn, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started.
Pretty early to be over the limit, Kevin. They'll have to watch the fouls from here out.
And guys, looking at Jarrett Jack, one word comes to mind: professional. I mean, he's as solid as they come. Tough, capable, experienced, and he proved it all again last season.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Brooks kicks to Mahimi. Back to Brooks. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Talking about Jarrett Jack, he is especially dangerous at the end of the game. Not only does he make great decisions, Clark, he was a top 10 free throw shooter last season.
Yeah, experienced, tough-minded ball handlers and shot makers are always valuable, especially when it's winning time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Ellington. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. To the wing right side. The 3, shot clock at 6. Sloan, that's good. Sloan's got 6 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. It's going to be on Freak. For Brooklyn, they have been coming through. At the charity stripe, they've made Brooklyn with the ball. On the court right now for the Pacers. Brooks, he's in at point guard. Allen is out there with Hill. Then there's Ellis. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Jack passes to Young. Brooks on the double team. Shot by Jack. Wide open. And the Nets miss again.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Ellis can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And Jack, here we go. Here's Young. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And so Young nails them both. Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
Jack's shot is good. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Pass to Allen. Brooks against Jack. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the 3. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow. A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
Passes it to Ellington. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got his 8th assist in the game.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Indiana again missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Young sets a screen for Jack. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Can't make good off the pick.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And that one's good, George.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Brooks against Jack. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young, right side. 5 on the clock. Again, Young missing. Pacers leading by 20. Outside, George.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
And stolen by Ellington. Now Jack.
And guys, something new for the NBA is the HGH testing that's been put in place. It's something the league hasn't had too many issues with or even accusations, but better to stamp it out early. And hard to argue that it should be in place.
Here's Hill, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Pacers lead by 20.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
George Hill's checked in for Brooks. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing.
Guys, Paul.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
There was nothing.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.